Okay, imagine this, you're sitting at your desk on a random Wednesday afternoon, and suddenly someone shouts, "Hey, there's an eclipse happening right now." You glance up, squint at the sky, and think, wait, is that it? That's the reality for folks in Syracuse this week. Let me unpack why this partial solar eclipse is both underwhelming and oddly fascinating. First off, let's address the elephant in the room, 11% coverage. That's barely a nibble on the sun's edge. If you blinked while looking up, you'd miss it. But here's the thing, I love how these May astronomical events force us to confront our expectations. We've been spoiled by the 2024 total eclipse spectacle, right? Now we're getting a cosmic whisper instead of a scream. Personally, I think that's kind of beautiful. It's like nature saying, hey, remember me? I'm still doing stuff, even if it's subtle. Now, let's talk about eye safety because this part genuinely frustrates me. People hear eclipse and immediately grab their sunglasses, thinking they're good to go. Wrong. Sunglasses aren't magic shields, they're just tinted plastic. What this requires is a specific ISO-certified filter that blocks 99.999% of sunlight. I get it, buying special glasses feels like a hassle, but permanent eye damage isn't worth that 10-second peek. A detail I find fascinating. The exact same safety rules applied to the epic 2024 eclipse, yet somehow the message still hasn't stuck for casual viewers. Why? Because we underestimate how dangerous just a quick look can be. Timing this event feels almost comically inconvenient too. Between 12:58 p.m. and 2:33 p.m. local time, aka the middle of work/school hours. If you're planning to observe this, you better have a very understanding boss or teacher. What makes this really interesting is how it contrasts with future eclipses. In 2029, we'll get a bigger bite at 40-something%, which still isn't impressive by astronomical standards, but then we have to wait until 2079 for another total eclipse. That 53-year gap. It highlights how arbitrary our human timelines are when measuring celestial mechanics. The universe doesn't care about our schedules, folks. And can we discuss the weather forecast irony? After a morning of plenty of sunshine, we're getting increasing clouds during the eclipse. It's like the sky's throwing a tiny tantrum because we're not excited enough about its 11% discount deal. From my perspective, this actually adds a layer of poetic realism, nature's own way of saying, you thought celestial events were predictable. Huh. Let me zoom out for a second. These partial eclipses serve a purpose beyond casual skywatching. They're training wheels for the next generation of eclipse chasers. Think of them as the universe's way of keeping our observational skills sharp between the big shows. But here's my hot take. We should be using moments like these to dive deeper into why eclipses matter astronomically, not just as photo ops. Like, did you know ancient civilizations used eclipse patterns to develop early mathematics? We're continuing that legacy every time we check sky coverage percentages. So while this week's eclipse might seem like a cosmic dud, I argue it's a reminder to appreciate subtlety in a world obsessed with extremes. Maybe that's the real takeaway here. Sometimes the most valuable lessons come from phenomena that don't immediately wow us. What do you think? Would you drop everything to see an 11% eclipse, or are you saving your enthusiasm for the big 2079 event? Let me know in the comments.